All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new YouTube video. I'm Isaiah, and I'm here with
Collin.
And today is going to be a bit of a different video. It's going to be a Q&A. We're going to get a lot of insights from Collin, our admissions director. Is that your title?
That works.
What's your, I don't know your official title.
I'm program coordinator, but I'll be director.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay. So program director.
Just do that.
Isn't that John's title?
John. Yeah.
Well, you know, he's the assistant director. He makes big plays over here. So, yeah, we're going to get some insight from him, learn a little bit more of the specifics of the program, and so my first question to you, Collin, is how in demand are aircraft mechanics?
Yeah, the demand for aircraft mechanics is huge right now. Huge. So, I mean, pretty much anywhere you look on Indeed or any of the job websites, you're going to be able to find work as an A&P, especially in DFW, from general aviation to Envoy. Even United is hiring straight to mainline. So it's a great time to have an A&P.
Cool. And I guess I'll just drop this stat here. It says on our website, you can check it out for yourself, that over 600,000 new maintenance technicians will be needed globally over the next 20 years, and 120,000 of those are projected to be needed in the United States alone. So
that's a pretty big stat, Isaiah.
Yes, indeed. So, you know, with a high demand, I'd imagine comes, you know, a decent paycheck. Upon completion of your A&P certificate through Thrust, how much can a student expect to earn out the gate?
It seems like they're starting off at $35 an hour for a fresh A&P, which is huge. So you're looking at $70,000 a year before overtime, before any kind of benefits. So it's great. And then if you go to someone like a mainline like United that hires right off the bat, it's between $38 and $42 an hour.
Wow.
Yep.
Obviously, there's a lot of options as far as where you can go to get your A&P certificate. Why choose Thrust over any of the other schools?
Am I looking at you or the camera?
Wherever you want.
I would say the main reason, the only reason that you need, is that we cap our class sizes at 15 to make sure that everyone gets through with their A&P. It's not going to be easy, but if you put in the work, we're all here to help you. So I think that's the biggest thing, would be you're not just a number, you're a name. We care about you, and you just have to utilize your resources and put in the work.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautifully said.
Try and be beautiful.
Do you need anything prior to attending maintenance school to even attend, or can you just jump straight into it?
Yeah, so the only requirement is that you be 18 upon taking your O&P certificate test, and be able to, you know, read, write, speak, and understand English.
Now, what can a student expect to pay in tuition and fees coming into Thrust?
Right, so the program cost is $39,539. That includes everything. So your writtens are included, your oral and practicals included, use of tools while you're here. The only thing that you would need to supply for yourself, if you don't already have it, would be a laptop or a tablet. And if you would like to purchase the paper copies of books, you're welcome to, but we provide those for you electronically, PDF.
Exactly what certificates can I expect to earn upon completion of the program?
Yeah, so once you graduate, you'll be certificated in through your generals, your airframe, and your power plant as an A&P mechanic.
Gotcha.
So that allows you to work as an AMT from your A&P, your AMT, your O&P. Your O&P allows you to be an A&P, which allows you to work as an AMT.
That's just, amen, brother. Yes. And how long would it take from start to finish for a student to complete the program?
Yeah, it takes just under 12 months to complete. And then we have you signed up to take your test here locally.
Now, is there housing available for students?
There is. We have housing available here. It's 0.7 miles. It's less than a mile away. So it's a 2-bedroom. You have a fully furnished unit with a kitchen, all of that you would need. You have a bunkmate, so it's more like dormitory style housing, but we have that, and you can include that in the loan.
Okay, and what type of aircraft can a new student expect to work on during the program?
Yep. Yeah, so the aircraft that students get to work on varies. There's a lot of piston aircraft as well as turbine and radial engines. So we have a Grumman tracker, we have turbine aircraft, jet aircraft here in the hangar that they work on. And that would be from a King Air to an engine out of a 727. And then piston style engines would be like a Belanca Viking. And they also have a Cessna 150 and a twin Cessna as well.
We've talked about this in a previous video about what separates a great A&P from the rest.
Right.
What are some, I guess, if we can kind of reiterate that, what are, some attitudes and mindsets that a student should go into, prior to taking this program, and that would carry them throughout their career as an AMT?
Right. So we just want somebody that's, self-motivated, that's a go-getter, somebody disciplined, able to kind of definitely look at something and try and figure out what's wrong. So a little bit of common sense and determination, problem solving, those sorts of things are all great. Situational awareness is huge. I mean, you're working around heavy equipment and things that are very potentially hazardous. So just all of those things factored together, we want somebody that's well-rounded with those qualities.
And yeah, I guess this kind of almost wraps it up. Do you have any final words of advice for someone who's interested in the program? And you could just wrap up with any final thoughts.
Yeah, you just come here eager to learn, ready to work hard, be hungry, and you'll get it.
All right. Well, yeah, I think we can basically wrap that up. Thank you, Collin, for your time, for his wisdom, and thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment, and we will catch you in the next video.
And if you have any questions, please leave your questions in the question section. Nope, in the comment section.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you. I like my cheese drippy, bruh.